My parents gave my sister's family of 5 the keys to my house while I was getting coffee, then told me, "It's too big for one selfish person anyway." Mom added harshly, "She has children who actually need and deserve this space." Dad agreed, "Single people don't deserve big houses when families are struggling." Sister smirked arrogantly, finally living in the house I should have always had. When I demanded my keys back, Mom said coldly, "You'll get a nice little studio apartment instead, be grateful." Dad threatened, "Accept this generous arrangement or lose your family forever." I called my lawyer immediately. What they didn't know was that I'd been recording everything on my phone. I never thought I'd be posting one of these stories, but here we are. I'm Haley, 32, and I work as a software engineer for a major tech company. I've been single by choice for the past few years, focusing on my career and honestly enjoying my independence. About 2 years ago, I bought my dream house, a beautiful 4-bedroom colonial in an upscale neighborhood. I'd saved for years, worked overtime, and sacrificed a lot to afford it. It was my house, my sanctuary, and my biggest achievement. My family has always been complicated. My parents, Kathleen and Douglas, are in their late 50s and have always played favorites. My sister Brianna, 29, is the golden child who can do no wrong. She's married to Troy, and they have 3 kids, Natalie, 10, Owen, 6, and baby Maya, 18 months. Brianna has always been jealous of my success, constantly making snide comments about how lucky I am and how things just fall into my lap. The truth is, while she was partying through college and dropping out to get married young, I was grinding through a computer science degree and building my career. The problem started about 6 months ago when Brianna and Troy began having financial troubles. Troy lost his job, and they were struggling to make rent on their cramped 2-bedroom apartment. Instead of offering to help them get back on their feet, my parents kept dropping hints about how I had so much space going to waste and how I should think about family. I helped where I could. I bought groceries for them, paid for the kids' school supplies, and even covered a few utility bills. But apparently, that wasn't enough. 2 weeks ago, things escalated. My parents invited me to Sunday dinner, which should have been my first red flag since we hadn't done family dinners in months. The entire evening was spent with them lecturing me about my selfishness and how I needed to step up for family. My mom, Kathleen, kept going on about how the house was too big for one person and how I should consider letting Brianna's family move in temporarily. I shut that down immediately, explaining that I worked hard for my house and I wasn't running a charity. My dad, Douglas, got angry and started his usual guilt trip about family obligations and what would your grandmother think. I reminded him that Grandma Rose actually left me a small inheritance that helped with my down payment, and she'd be proud that I use it wisely. That seemed to shut him up, but I could see the wheels turning in their heads. Last Tuesday started like any other day. I was working from home, had a few calls scheduled, and around 10 a.m. decided to run to my favorite coffee shop about 15 minutes away. It's this little place that makes the most amazing lavender lattes,